Welcome back. Okay. It has now been over a year. Literally. Of all the places I chose to save. Um, so I've been checked up here with Longfellow. We're pretty much dating. Um, he doesn't really have a problem with me being here so long as I don't change too much. So I told him I'd just put in some basic defenses, add a few robots, and just one little barn in the back of the property. I put him to work. He's scavenging for the most part. We got a bunch of Brahmin, some crops, a cage there just to make that a little bit easier. And I built myself this cute little barn. Um, for manufacturing, sugar bombs and 45 rounds. I've been getting my hands on a lot of explosives. Got a new weapon, blaster pistol. This thing's crazy. Really good against humans, but plasma cartridge, I don't have a lot there. My radium rifle, deliverer, laser pistol. Most of the money here, same thing, comes from purified water. Sometimes Brahmin fall through the floor. Second level is cage access. 2 gunners, 2 super mutants, and 4 Brahmin. So repairing and food is kind of taking care of itself. And then up here at the top, my power armor for extra protection. Nice place to just wait it out while I'm waiting for the cages to get filled. And a vantage point where I can, you know, get my hands on some stuff. So, I haven't done really anything aside from live here with Longfellow. He's a great partner, honestly. Um, Keeps to his own business. He doesn't really remember taking baths, but you can see him walking back and forth through the harbor, so it's fine. But yeah, um, if you don't know, right on the table next to Longfellow, the first time you meet him is a tourist guide, which highlights a few spots for you to check out. Cliff's Edge, Oceanarium. I think we covered this in the last video. This is where I'm trying to get now. There's a gentleman in there that has a very specific upgrade to the radium rifle that I'm currently using. It's called the Kiloton. It's really just legendary with explosive ammunition, which is great. But I want that. That's the whole reason that we came here. Was explosive rounds on a radium rifle would fit the mad scientist playthrough perfectly. Problem is, I now have to get there, join the Children of Atom, make it through their induction, get into the nucleus, buy the rifle, and then make it back. I have no idea if there are any free or accessible places to sleep. So we'll set a couple of map markers as we go so so I can try to follow this road as best I can and see how it works. I also don't remember if you can wear power armor through the stuff trying to get into the Children of Adam. I've only ever done that part once. I normally just break in and blow everything up. I don't remember if I have a hazmat suit. So we'll wear power armor for the trip. And if possible, I'll wear it for... Yeah, and I don't have a hazmat suit. So if I don't... If I'm not able to wear the power armor for the actual trip, then it's going to be kind of hard to get through this. Might actually not be possible. And I would really hate to have to go all the way back to the vault for a hazmat suit. That seems like a lot of wasted effort, but... Okay.
Damn. Can't remember if I had my bath this week or not.
You did, sweetie. I watched you walk across the pond after you went to the bar. It's fine. He is actually a really endearing old man. Like, sometimes he'll sing little songs and stuff. Like, I've actually become a little attached to Longfellow. So he's going to be staying here. I don't want to risk it. You don't worry about me, sweetie, and stay out of the barn for your own sake. Okay. He's such a bad singer. Oh, I love it. You got your farm bots and a few cows, it's fine. I threw this in here, rigged it up to a windmill, wind generator, because I got 4 cows, so I set up 4 feeding troughs, and then every now and again, for some reason, one of the cows is just down. Like something came in and took it out. I don't really know. So that will just have an extra cow for when we lose one. And then there's the 4 in there. That's where the original 4 came from, was those cages. So this is a long, long trip. We're gonna need take a few fusion cores. Nuka Quantum. Here we go. If, for whatever god-awful reason, you plan on following in my footsteps or trying to recreate any of this, or you get yourself into a situation like this, it's learn how much with a full loadout that you want him to, his just regular. So for Sentinel Power Armor, right now I have him with just a pipe pistol. That's all he has. He can carry 274 water. I can carry, if my carry weight is around 40, I can carry 400. So 674 water is normally what I do for a trip to for commerce. Cheers Brooks up. When you meet him, you'll know what that means. But, you know, Brooks loves commerce. So what I'm doing right now is I'll stop by Alan. I'll buy all his frags and all of his frag mines and maybe a couple other grenades, and then sell him enough purified water to cover that cost plus all of the caps that he has. Take about $400 or $500 from him. And then waddle over to see Brooks, and with Brooks, I am giving him the rest of my water, buying all of his junk, everything except for the shipments. Literally cleaning him out and then buying some ammunition to round it out until I get right around all of Brooks's money. And you can make that run every 2 days so long as you have enough water to do it. Right now, I have 7. And these are pulling in about 200-ish every day and a half, 2 days, whatever the refresh rate is. So between that, screwing around with making my own food and ammunition, which has been working out swimmingly, obviously. 45 rounds are made with steel and fertilizer, and you can buy shipments of steel from Brooks, which is easy, and the Brahmin pull in fertilizer, so. So yeah, every trip I end up making around 800 caps, which is nice. If you remember when we set out from the vault, I had around, I think, 4,100. Spent all of that trying to just survive and get myself stabilized here at Longfellow's cabin. So I ended up for real down to like at my lowest 17 caps once I got things built. It was awful. So to get back up to having made money on this trip, that's perfect. I don't know how much the kiloton costs either, so I wanted to have, you know, some, I don't want to worry about that money. The minigun and ammunition is going to be kind of heavy, so I'm going to give power armor is 50 enough? I'm going to take a lesson from NASA. Take what you think, double it, then double it again. I'll give him 100. I want 20 Rad-X, 20 additional Radaway, 30 stim packs, and 40 sugar bombs. This guy. Come here, big guy. Throw 80 on him. I'll just leave those. And then I'm going to give you a minigun. And you're going to need some ammo. I actually don't know if they need ammo. I don't think he'll ever run out. But I'm going to give him 200 rounds just in case. I'm going to give him all of it just in case. I don't think I need anything else from here. This is all... junk. Okay, perfect. I'll try to find you some socks, honey. Okay. So food, water. a big idiot. Pistol and a rifle. And a bunch of explosives. So it's just before dawn. Alright. So this will be the point that I have to reset to. We're gonna grab my power armor from the roof and take off. Hopefully this goes well. And if it doesn't, then I'll just reset to here. One last free hydration. Just in case. I don't trust it. I don't trust anything. It's a Bethesda game. Our right to bear arms. $83. That's not bad, considering what I'm carrying. Alright, I'm not trying to pick up a whole lot. I have 83 carry weight to spare, and that realistically should increase as I'm eating and drinking. So, yeah, I should have no problem carrying a second rifle back. That will be my first map marker. Okay. Good luck, everybody. Don't go in the barn. It bothers me to no end that the bare arm is almost broken and I can't repair it. I think it's a T45F. Yeah. Alan has another one, so if it really comes down to it, I can just replace it. And Lord knows I have enough money. We'll just try to stay on this road. Interesting. I really didn't expect that to be free. You know? It's just sitting there. And there was nothing between me and it. If I... Like, I'm pretty sure I can just make that run without power armor from Longfellows. And just grab that. I'm just gonna leave that marker right there. Never trust bridges. That's why that click happens every now and again. I'm just randomly, if I don't see anything and it's been too long since I've seen anything, let's just click bats one real quick. Okay. Kind of how I expected that to go. This time, we'll bring Sentinel Power Armor. And honestly, I'm just gonna make that run. And that was somewhere around like right here, I think. Come on, big guy. I think the radium rifle was holding its own. I just didn't think that was an enemy until it was too late. That's convenient. Might not be the worst idea to check a couple of places as we go too, like this, and see if there is random bedrolls. I can see that place from the island. I always wondered what it was. Nice. I don't like the shoulders, but I like the branding. Sometimes that was a random encounter. Oh wait, no, it wasn't. Is that a working movie theater? That's cool. Almost there. Oh. Herein is the trouble with following the roads. I was supposed to your left. Oh god. No, 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 no. No! Attempt number 3. At least this time we're a little closer to the power armor. I'm getting that rifle. I will be honest though, this does not bode well. Third attempt at getting there. When I get there, I still have to go through the induction trial, whatever they call it. You gotta drink that weird water and go for your little spirit walk. If I can't wear power armor through that, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this. Come back at level 40. not trying to deal with any bugs right now. Power armor, whenever you're ready. I was really hoping for a bedroll. Cool. Are you serious? Are you serious? Attempt 4. Unbelievable. Do I like power armor? No. No, I do not. It's just like anything else in this game. It has its uses. It's very, very useful, especially with the build that I'm running right now. This character is super squishy, obviously. I get taken out by literally anything, including even getting stuck on a bridge, which would not have happened if I didn't have power armor on. But there's no way that I'm going to survive this without it. So it's become sort of a necessary piece of equipment, but if I don't have to be in this, I'm not going to. Power armor it's clunky. I mean, look at this UI. It's always in your way. That weird glitch throws me off. Just the way the whole screen works. Even the fancy branded ones are not. It's a tool. And in survival, it is an extremely necessary tool. You really don't have a lot of choices here. No super mutants this time. Which means... Oh yeah, sharpshooter. I love it. Like I said, without power armor, I apparently can't even shoot, so I have no chance. There are some really cool ones in the Creation Club stuff, though. That the Giddy Up Buttercup one is weirdly OP, and it like neighs when you get in it, which is kind of funny. I know that that's realistically just a reference to the horse armor that ruined gaming forever, and it's fine, whatever. And the Captain Cosmos one, that is so cool. Anything with a jetpack, really, it really changes the gameplay. I wish there was a way that you could like upgrade and increase the range for that, because like being able to just zoom around the Commonwealth would be so cool. Last time I did a normal playthrough, I mean, a normal mode, um, there's a picture of my character on Reddit, actually. I ended up running kind of the, you know, Ghost of the Commonwealth thing. Um, I would use the Chinese stealth armor when I was actually trying to snipe things, but for the most part, it was Maxon's battle coat, a full synth helmet, and a set of EXO 1 with the Institute paint, so it was solid white. It was clean. It was really clean. It was really nice. Um, I didn't mind running the power armor with that one too, especially in like in normal mode. Power armor is it's kind of fun. You can have a lot of fun with it. Um, Especially if you go like heavy strength and get that bash attack. Oh, it's a blast. Melee with the shoulder bash. That's what's up. This particular playthrough is, well, this is the if you look it up, the Fudge Muppet um, scientist build, and I just went mad scientist with it because I thought that would be fun. Hopped right into Vault 88 and got started with Clem and the Overseer down there. Oh no. Probably not gonna survive this, am I? Oh no! Poor Sentinel power armor. What is that? Okay, I've never seen a fog crawler before, so that's terrifying. Only 2 grenades this time? Yeah, we'll ignore him. Okay. We will not be parkouring on the bridge this time. Ugh. I'm gonna end up getting stuck anyway, aren't I? All right. Made it past the hardest enemy. Stupid bridge. way? Now, I think it wasn't far after this that we got taken out by a legendary angler. And I don't want to repeat that mistake. Super mutant. Oh, there you go. Okay. Oh no. What? They hide in the trees? That's the one. I know you're out there. Yeah, survival is really hard. This is my first time really doing it, and I chose the worst possible build. Um, if you look this one up, one of the things that people will say about it is that this is not viable for survival. So naturally, that's the one I went with. And let me be 100% clear. It is not. It is not. It is not viable. This is horrible. This is horrible gameplay. This is really, really hard to do. And that thing is going to kill me. At least now I know where it is. So we're going to... You really should. Survival is... if you really like this game, and you really want to play it in a way that ramps it up so that you have to really, really try, survival is great. And you can pick some builds that make it way easier than what I've done here. The mad scientist is crazy difficult. Anything can one-shot me. This legendary gulper will take me out, no matter what. If I don't kill it first. And everything that you ever encounter in the world is like this. One stray round, and you're toast. It's crazy. Hopefully that thing just gave up. Alright, we are almost there. So how do you get there? Good luck, Sentinel Power Armor. Well, like I said, this build... I'll show you. Even with all my additional perks, it's a mad scientist. So, like, yeah. This isn't real. This is because of the power armor. It's actually like a 3. Okay. So it's basically due north from here. Just an angler. I feel like if I shoot that thing, I'm gonna wake up a bunch of stuff out here. Here we go. Follow the power lines.
Richter, please, you can't do this. We've been loyal zealot to you, and your dedication is
Took 4 tries.
You need to prove your faith. One of you may return to the fold. The other will return to Adam. Richter, this is insane. You can't expect us to...
Whoa!
Will there be a...
Hold on, guys. I'm thirsty.
anything else?
That'll be all, sister.
Thank you, Grand Zealot.
You, what are you doing here? Did Far Harbor spring not far from here. Those chosen by Adam drink and are granted something. A token, an experience. Those not chosen rarely return.
All right. I'll do what Adam requires.
Then
All
as
right.
Adam deems you fit, go to the spring, drink. You come back, we'll discuss you joining the faithful.
Okay. It's over there. Drink from the spring, he says. Oh god. Don't fall off. Oh, you couldn't have made this like something stable? You guys don't use power armor a lot, do you? Like what? That passes for a bridge? Oh no. No, 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 no. 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 Attempt number 5. Should probably look up to see if there's like a bedroll over there or something. Some place where I can save and not have to do this every single time, but I know, right? Told you, one legendary and it's over. Even with power armor. Here we go. I think this will be the last attempt. If I can't do it this time. And I think I'll just spend some time at Longfellows and try to get myself to, maybe level 40 or a little higher. Don't worry, I won't. So when I started this build, I decided to go Mad Scientist, and that means a couple of key components for tech. I want to help Valerie Barstow run as many experiments on the new Vault Dwellers as we can. So poor Clem is probably there just cycling away. We need the hallucinogen from, I forget the building's name, to run the next experiment. So that would be the next big step. But key things for this particular build was did I just hear somebody? Watch, I don't even make it to the power armor this time. Key things for this build is a variety of radiation and explosive weaponry, something that a mad scientist would actually be using, which is why I have the Exterminator's Radium Rifle right now, which is amazing, and it's been keeping me alive because almost everything on this island is a bug. It's going to be hard to put this particular rifle away. But the Kiloton is a bit more mad scientist-y, I think. That's explosive and radiation, so once I get that thing leveled up, I should be able to, you know, clear out most places from a distance, too. Getting the ballistic weave and a lab coat that could be upgraded was a massive undertaking. That one took forever. Getting to Vault 88 took me 7 attempts to get there just to get the get inside. And then once I got inside, I realized that you still had to fight a bunch of people, so I died immediately. It was on the 8th attempt that I took Sentinel Power Armor and Piper with me, snuck in and laid down a bunch of mines, and then threw a grenade at the powerful guy and just let them kind of take care of themselves. Oh no. Why are there so many legendaries out here? There's an ancient video game trope of a money spider. And it's like, you know, in some RPGs you kill a cockroach and it drops a longsword. I think we just encountered one. Thank you. There's two schools of thought on that one. People either think I'm funny or they think I'm really annoying. I'm glad you think I'm funny. About halfway there. Nope. Good luck, power armor. Yeah. We are not messing with that fog crawler. Not that I can't take it, it's just... It takes a while, and I don't want to do it again. We're just gonna take a no harm, no foul. You don't hurt me, I won't hurt you. All I want to do is buy a rifle from some weirdly religious people and go back home. See if these super mutants are still up here. Is that tree gulper? Also, why are they in the trees? No legendary out here this time. Was it the same legendary? No. Did I circle back and get killed by the same guy last time? Looks like it.
Richter, please, you can't do this. We've been loyal zealot to you, and your dedication is calling to doubt. You need to prove your faith. One of you may return to the fold. The other will return
She's so quick with that too.
Grand Zealot.
Huh.
You. What are you doing here? Did Farhaller send you?
I was sent here by a child of Adam I met outside of Acadia.
That's so.
I'm interested in joining.
Decisions of who may enter our family really.
Yeah.
All right. I'll do what Adam requires.
We've had this conversation before.
There is a small spring not far from here. Drink from it. Follow where it leads. You come back. We'll discuss you joining the faithful.
Okay, let's try it again. Looks like we're going for a swim. Well, that doesn't really help, does it? Moment of truth. Haha, I don't have to take off my power armor. Hey guys. They're creepy in this version, right? Look at that thing. I'm coming. I'm so happy you can wear power armor through this. Where are we going, ghostly figure? Oh. Well. you for the prompt response. Until I don't trust cars. Alright. That's creepy. What do we got here? Some symbology. Requires key.
Mother? Could that be the password?
No way it's that easy. It was that easy. She said, hell yeah. Why not? Okay. Now. Let us very carefully. Let's follow this road. See where that road is. There we go. I know I'm probably not going to survive this, so there's no way for me to actually save that, but free oil is free oil. Come on. Another one in the tree? Come on. What are these overgrown tadpoles hiding in trees for? Alright, that's still the only one. Please, one of these, please have a bed. Please, please, please have a bed. Does that not work? Are you serious? No! 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 Okay. actually it? There's no real sleeping bag here? Oh, come on. Alright. I know, right? I've never made it this far, so like... Is that a third house? Did I check this one? Yeah. How frustrating. If I pull this off, the reward is huge. Not only do I get the rifle, but I also leveled up. Is that a church? Absolutely not. Almost to the road. Is there any place to sleep in in the nucleus? Can I rent a room? Am I gonna be able to survive this? Oh my god. Oh, look at that. We might actually make this. Where am I? Okay, keep going this way. Let's make it to the road. I know. One of the things you will end up learning pretty quickly in survival, if you try to play this, is where you can find save points. But this being Far Harbor, I have no idea. I think the only times that I've ever come to Far Harbor, even playing normally, was... well, it wasn't good. You usually just end up taking everybody out, I think. Especially when you uncover Dima's memories. He's not a great... You really can't let that slide. If you go with the Institute ending, then you kind of need to have most of those synths reclaimed. The Children of Atom are usually... I mean, look at these guys. They live in a nuclear submarine. I usually detonate that thing immediately. And if you have your synths reclaimed by the Institute, that means there's really nobody left at all that could take care of the people of Far Harbor, because they're so incredibly dependent upon Acadia. Oh no! Are you kidding? Oh my god, I can't believe that. Well, I'm incredibly grateful for finding this bedroll, because I would have done all of that and ruined it at the last second. Do not drop in with power armor. The splash damage will turn Richter against you. Noted. Alright. We'll come around this side this time. And try to not kneecap everybody as we walk in. There we go.
None but those who serve Adam.
You're back. More than I expected. Did Adam reveal something to you?
I drank from the spring and a woman led me to this icon. Does this mean something?
A woman?
I have over 30 grenades on me, so I'm not super worried about it.
What did you
And
see?
right now,
It was
I'm more interested in completing this particular task than grabbing a couple of frags.
like a living shadow cloaked in mist.
Adam above. You really did see her. The mother of the fog. The mother is a messenger from Adam. Acts as a guide to those important to his plans and the future of this family. She's the one who led the first of us to this place. And if she revealed herself to you, then I'd say the path he's laying for you is clear. If you are prepared to take the next step, then I believe there is a place for you among Adam's children.
Sure. I'm willing to learn.
Good. Head inside and present the icon to the High Confessor once his sermon is done. He'll be interested to see that. Once you've spoken with him, you should come see me. Have a task I think you'd be useful for. And here, some more appropriate attire. But know this, we are all devoted servants to Adam here. Messenger or no, actions against the family will not be tolerated. Welcome, sister.
All right. Got some new clothes. Now I think I can go in. Let's go listen to this kook's sermon.
You should head inside.
They are doomed, brothers and sisters, and they know it. The people of Far Harbor need only peer out their windows to look upon the face of Adam himself, given for holy fog. Yet no matter how inevitable Adam's reign in this land may be, they deny it. Scoff at us behind their condensers. Kill our missionaries. Slay those who only wish to bring them the light no longer. After years of skulking in the shadows like whipped dogs, our purpose is clear. And I know the key to our victory lies within the nucleus itself. We will claim the secrets hidden away by that accursed robot, and with them, we will wipe Far Harbor from the island. Adam's will to roll down its streets. Holy fog, cleansing the land of their
Okay. Safety first. Always make sure to save.
It will be as heroes. A new day dawns, brothers and sisters.
That's a cool hat. What is that, a heat sink he's wearing for a necklace?
Oh, brilliant, Adam. Guide your servant.
Okay. Some stuff in there. I'm not really interested in your stuff. This is
There you are.
Riptor. I don't want
Job
to.
for you.
Yeah, of course you do. Everybody has a job for me. That looks like who I'm looking for. Hmm. More beds, which is nice. Brother Kane.
Another time. Praise Adam, sister. Unless you've suddenly taken over as High Confessor, you can wait until morning.
I will wait until morning. It's already morning.
I'm telling you, I saw it.
It's simply not possible.
Please.
No, no more. Since you bring it up again, I'm informing the High Confessor. Wait. You're the one they're saying saw the mother. Good omen. You looking for weapons, ammo, plenty of gamma rounds.
Let's see what you got.
Oil, clean and deadly.
Oh. And there it is. And only 1,100 caps. That's incredible. That's a shame. If for whatever reason your character is female, get this. It looks amazing on the female model, especially when it's raining. Look at that, full set of Zealot's marine armor? Ooh. That would be the rest of my money. Screw it, I'm happy with that. Alright. Now all I have to do is make it out of here. And quite honestly, we're coming up on 2 hours, so I'm gonna go ahead and call it for today. I'm gonna try to work my way back towards Longfellows, and then from there, upgrade the Kiloton and start heading back to the vault. At that point, it's just back to business as usual as we figure out what we want to do next. But with this, provided I can make it back to my vault, that means my build is now ready. I have my medic backpack, I have power armor, my armored lab coat, and now an explosive irradiated rifle, and a plasma blaster, and a laser pistol. We are officially a very dangerous mad scientist. It is November 19th, 2288, which means it has been a year and a month. 13 months it took me to do this in-game. I'm now level 35. Hardest build I could possibly imagine. Next week, should be back in the vault. I'm just gonna beeline it there, grab what I need to, maybe load up Longfellow with some stuff and send him to the vault, and then send him back, just so I get a little extra from the carrying capacity, because there is a lot on that island, and I don't really want to just abandon it all. But I'm not doing Far Harbor's entire DLC right now. I really just wanted that rifle, and I'm gonna get out of here because, like you said, I can't even. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I can't survive anything, and there's legendaries like every 45 feet, so it's going to be a struggle to even get back at this point. But yeah, that's where I'm headed, and next week we will make a plan starting from Vault 88 and go on from there. Alright. Until next time.